From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a PrimeWave Media production.
What's up? What's up? What's going on? It is time for the premier sports betting show with the one and only Pop DiBiase, the primetime capper, and this is the PrimeTimeAngles Live on IG. And boy, oh boy, let's go ahead and get it started today, man. It's going to be a good one today. Last night got absolutely murked. But we did get the over 40.5 for the clients last night. So I feel good about that one. But damn, Steelers really not showing up last night. What was I thinking? You know, I know better than that. Come on, man. Home team plus 14 had to do it, man. But you know what? At the end of the day, things like this happen. It's fine. We move on. We move forward. Yesterday was yesterday. It's all about today. You know what I mean? So pretty much, let's go ahead and jump into it, man. The bowl game went okay yesterday. App State, you know, they covered the first half, but that game got out of hand. But it's all good. And then CBB was okay. We went 4-5, and we had a game postponed. So we would have been even if we would have got that last game in. But you know what? It's all water under the bridge. It's all about today. And up first, we got a game where they're playing for a sack of potatoes and a trophy. The Idaho Potato Bowl. It used to be called the Humanitarian Bowl, and this game is going to be played in Boise. So pretty much this one is going to be a doozy. This one is going to be between Nevada and Tulane. Both these teams are coming in here with a very... With two different teams, honestly. You got Tulane, who played 11 games this year. They're 6-5. And then you got Nevada, who played 8 games. They're 6-2. Now, Nevada, majority of their games came against their conference. Tulane kind of had an open schedule a little bit. They played against teams in the AAC, and they played against teams outside of the AAC as well, too. So, pretty much, they've seen a lot of different looks. But Nevada has been very good this season. Excellent quarterback that they got over there as well, too. So, pretty much, it is what it is at the end of the day. And we will rock with it like this. We got a pick 'em pretty much for both of these squads as well, too. And then we also have the over-under 56 in this spot. So, Nevada, Tulane, where are we going with this? We're going to go ahead and take the over 56, which is minus 110. And then we're also going to take the plus half a point in the first half on Nevada. Hopefully, we can go ahead and cash that ticket. Or if the game is tied, we cash that ticket. And then I got Nevada going over 28 points in this game as well, too. So, there it is, though. That's the Idaho Potato Bowl bets, and let's see how it shakes out. Let's see if we can go ahead and make some money off of this right here. And this is, once again, the Idaho Potato Bowl bets, and we're going to go over 56 plus the hook at first half. So that means that if we get a tie, we get the cash. And then also we're doing the over 28 team total with Nevada today as well, too. So those are our bets for the Idaho Potato Bowl and the Boca Raton Bowl. They playing for the old Shula Trophy. Now, this isn't sponsored by this group anymore, Shabundi. It's actually going to be sponsored by a new sponsor. I can't think of the name right now. It was Tax something or Loan Mart or something. But it's the Boca Raton Bowl. This one is a bowl that was dominated by FAU for years. But this year we got UCF and BYU in this game. And pretty much here is the best matchup of the day. If not, probably one of the best matchups of the week. You got Dylan Gabriel of UCF, their quarterback, going against Zach Davis of the BYU. And I hope I said that right as well, too, because I was trying to make sure I memorize names and everything. But I got it right, Tom? Because regardless, BYU has a hell of a quarterback. And pretty much UCF, BYU, they're coming into this game with BYU being a pretty heavy favorite here. They're 6.5 with the 75.5 if 75.5 over under as well too. So you know that these teams can score. But you know you got UCF. They got Zach Wilson. So pretty much Zach Wilson. They wanted him to be the Heisman this year. He's actually thrown for 29 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, over 3,200 yards as well too. Dylan Gabriel, pretty much the same thing, 30 touchdowns to 4 interceptions, over 300 yards. So this one is going to come down to who is going to be the quarterback that kills today. That's pretty much what it is. And I think that we've had Zach Wilson plenty of times go ahead and kill it in these spots, all season long. I know they lost to Coastal, but Coastal, that was a weird game. You know what I mean? I don't think BYU took them as seriously as they should have. So here, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump into this game like this. We're going to go ahead and take BYU with the -6.5 today. I think BYU is good money for us today as well, too. They should win this game by a touchdown or better. I feel like this game is going to go under 38.5 in the first half because BYU has to play this one smart. They got to keep UCF off the field. They don't want to don't run out here and try to get fast touchdowns. Best way to play UCF, slow down the game a little bit, make them really, really, really overthink this thing. So you can figure out ways to keep that offense off the field because they score in bunches and they score quickly as well too. And once they feel like they got you, then it might be lights out for you as well too. So you got to be able to do these things right. So it is what it is at the end of the day, man. And pretty much there it is. That's the Boca Raton Bowl, -6.5 BYU, under 38.5 first half. And I got UCF going under 34. So I'm trusting a very wishy-washy BYU defense, but I feel like they step it up today because this is a big slap in the face to them as well, too. They should be playing in the New Year's Eve Bowl, but this one right here should be the game where they really prove to committees and all these bowl groups that they did belong in a better bowl against better competition in this spot. Even though UCF is good, but UCF was much better years ago. So it is what it is at the end of the day. Boca Raton Bowl, and there goes our bets. All right, so we move on, and we have college basketball, and we got ourselves some really good games today. And I really do like what these games are all about. So pretty much this one right here is going to be the AAC, and we're going to go ahead and, as you guys can see, CBB tickets. Then we got the AAC today. So Bets List with the AAC. We got Tulane going against East Carolina. This is a toss-up game. You got East Carolina as a 5.5-point favorite here. I don't trust them. Tulane has always been good to me. They always figure out ways to win in spots like these as well, too. So I'm taking Tulane today, plus 200. Let's see how it shakes out. You got Cincy today in a very, very peculiar spot, in my opinion. You're going to UCF today, a team they should beat. But you know what? The Cincy team is struggling. They're 2-4 on the season. So we're going to try to go ahead and cash this ticket. And you know what? Pretty much if they can't win this game today, we'll have a better idea about what Cincinnati team we're dealing with. And we'll have to kind of tread lightly on them and make sure we're picking them in the right spot. And then this is a team that really doesn't surprise me at all in this spot because they actually were been on the come up for the last 2 years, and that's going to be South Florida. I remember when South Florida was one of the worst teams in the nation, period. But after they released their head coach a few years ago, this team has taken upon themselves to actually become a much, much better team. This team used to lose to everybody, literally everybody. But now they've gotten it together, and they find themselves in a good position going against Wichita State tonight. But I still think that USF has made their home court a big advantage for them. And so I'm going to go ahead and take them with the minus 140 tonight. Let's see how it shakes out. Then we got Temple going against Houston. Houston, now the number 6 team in the nation. And I feel like Houston is a team that is on the up and up, but Temple is going to make you play some basketball. Temple is no slouch. I don't know why they're plus 16 in this game as well, even when Temple has beaten Houston in like key spots over the years as well too. So, Temple, you got to take them seriously here. I'm taking them with the plus 16. Let's go ahead and see how it shakes out, and we'll move forward from there and jump into the Big Ten. I'm going to go ahead and take Nebraska over Wisconsin today, plus 16. Going right now, I don't know what the deal is, but still, at the end of the day, we got Nebraska, Iowa, and Nebraska should cover in this game. Wisconsin will probably come in here and overlook them a little bit, and then Nebraska will figure out a way to backdoor cover this thing, get us a late cover, and we'll go from there. And then we got Iowa going against Purdue today. And I really like this kid, Luka Garza. Luka Garza is much better than what the skeptics and the scouts are saying he is. They just mad because the big man is making his slow return back to being the dominant force on the hoop court. And you know what? You just got to get over it. The space and pace game is still going to be there, but you have to have the right chemistry to run that type of offense. When it comes down to it, it's really apples and oranges, dog. It's not that hard. You got the biggest guy on the floor, and he can actually have some handle to what he's doing. Then you're a dangerous team, regardless of what anybody thinks. So pretty much, I love Iowa today. Iowa is lights out at home as well too. They already blew away a very good North Carolina team, so I don't know what they'll do to a Purdue team today with the way that they're playing at home. This should be a 10-point or better victory for Iowa today. So let's see how it shakes out. We got Nebraska and Iowa, and you guys can go ahead and power pick 6 that as well too, if you like, because those are 2 different conferences, and it's a total of 6 games. So look into it, tell me what you want to do, and we'll go from there. Now let's go ahead and jump into the big boy list, and that's gonna be the CBB Bets List. And then we got James Madison plus 19 today. We're going to rock with Arkansas, who's minus 12 today. Also got Seattle going against Cal. We're going to take them with the plus 12.5. Hampton's in a good spot today going against Charleston Southern. I like them a lot, taking them with the plus 175. They're plus 5 on the spread, but I feel like the HBCU boys is going to go ahead and get themselves a nice win today. And then we have Bradley plus 11 today as well. And then we're going to have Eastern Kentucky minus 6.5. And Eastern Kentucky's good. I thought that was Eastern Illinois because it's like we lost to Eastern Illinois game yesterday because it got postponed. And then we got Montana. I think that they're going to fare well against Arizona today. I'm taking them with the plus 14. I got Northeastern tonight as well. I think that Davidson takes care of their business against Vanderbilt tonight. I got UNC winning in the one of the good old Tobacco Road rivalry games. That's going to be pretty much because, Raleigh, Winston-Salem, Durham, and Chapel Hill, all rivals. That's Wake Forest in Winston-Salem. Then you got Duke and Durham. You have the Wolfpack in the biggest town, Raleigh. And then you got the Tar Heels, the guys from Chapel Hill. So this is going to be another great rivalry game. And what happens here is I think pretty much UNC gets us a big win today, and we go from there. So pretty much it is what it is. A lot of notifications coming in at once, and it's annoying. I'm trying to get it out the way so I can focus. And then we have UNC minus 125. Then we move forward. We got Kansas in a tough spot today, but you know what? They should take care of their business. They're at the Conseco Fieldhouse. They're going against the West Virginia squad who hasn't won there in forever. So let's see how it shakes out. I'm taking Kansas with the minus 130. Let's rock. Let's roll. And then we have Colorado to wrap up the list. They're going against Grand Canyon tonight, and I'm going to take them with the minus 10. I think they win this one by 12 or better. And there it is. That's the CBB Bets List for you today. And don't say I don't be looking out for y'all, because this is actually, as you guys can see, 12 games today. And then I've also went ahead and added another 6 for you as well too. So that's 18 college basketball tickets you have the choice of to play on today. And they got dogs, you got everything here. So there shouldn't be any complaints, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Y'all know basketball is my favorite sport. I love the way the ball dribbles up and down the court. And you know I can't wait to talk about the NBA, because the NBA is the reason why they call your boy the guru. And I'm so sorry I'm blocking Kevin Durant's face. But the thing is, here we are. We got the opening night. You got the Warriors and the Nets going at it. You got Kyrie and KD teaming up, going against Curry, who's without his star teammates tonight. So if this was NBA Jams, he would have some feelings tonight. He wouldn't. He doesn't have the services of Draymond Green or Klay Thompson. Brooklyn trying to get to know each other a little bit. Kyrie, KD have some chemistry from when they played in the Olympics a few years back, but everybody else is trying to get to know KD a little bit better and Kyrie a little bit better, a guy who missed most of the season last year. So pretty much here we are. The Nets are already a big favorite tonight, and rightfully so. It's a home game. They're going against KD's former team. Everything should work out in their favor, right? Psych, I don't think that's going to happen today. This is what's going to happen today. The Brooklyn's going to figure out that it's going to take a little bit of time for this team to get together. It might not take months, but it's going to take a few weeks for them to really figure out how good they're going to be together. Or, it's an evaluation point to me at this time as they get prepared to start moving assets to, really make this a super team. You know what I mean? So pretty much you got Brooklyn and Golden State tonight. This should be a hell of a game. And I really do look forward to what impact Andrew Wiggins is going to make with the Warriors. And James Wiseman, will you really step up to the plate and be one of the better rookies and one of the better big men coming into the NBA over the past decade? So we'll see how it goes, but here goes the bets for this game right here. And this is how we rocking on NBA opening night. And there it is. That's why I said psych, because I'm going to be bold. I'm always bold in these spots with the opening game. Give me the Warriors plus 265. I think Wiggins and Wiseman catch everybody by surprise. They have themselves a big game today. There were some other players like Marquise Chris, who was out there doing work the other night and was really, really playing very well for the Warriors as well too. So if he's able to get some playing time tonight, I can see him contributing as well too. But I love the Warriors with the plus 265. Let's see how it shakes out. I also say let's go ahead and circle the under 232. I know a lot of people feel like this should hit because you got Durant back, you got Kyrie back, and pretty much the Nets and Warriors don't play top tier defense. You know what I mean? So pretty much everybody's looking at it in that regard. But I'm looking at it in the sense that these guys haven't had a lot of time to practice and train together and everything like that. So they're going to have some chemistry issues tonight. There's going to be some forced shots and everything like that. The short shots that you don't need to take, and it'll be the shots that mess you up. So pretty much I'm taking the under 232. Let's see how it shakes out, because I need a bad shoot night from the Warriors and the Nets. So I'll take it from either side. You know what I mean? As long as the Warriors can win by 2. Then we got the Nets under. I got the Nets under 119 and a half team total. I feel like they cap out about 115, 116, but stay up under that 119 and a half line for us, and we'll see how it shakes out. Then we got the Nets under 119. Oh, I'm sorry. We got Steph Curry over 4.5 3-pointers made. I feel like this is going to be some good money for us. This one is a minus 110 as well, too. So they even can feel it as well, too, down there, that Steph Curry can knock down 4.5 threes as well. So there it is. There it is. We move on, and let's go ahead and talk about The Leg Show. And once again, I covered up Kawhi's head, but sorry about that. We got ourselves a very good matchup today between the Lakers and the Clippers. Lakers and Clippers really trying to figure this thing out with each other, trying to get everything getting everything going and everything situated the right way. The Clippers will have to sit there and watch the Lakers celebrate with their ring. I remember they were so gung-ho last season about what they were going to do and, the championships, and we got a ring on the way, and the Lakers are irrelevant, blah, 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 blah. Why would you want to go play with a team like that just is always thinks that they're better than the world, blah, 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 blah. And then you wind up losing to the Mavericks. You didn't ever get a chance at the Lakers, but then you were able to be rewarded as well, too, with a big deal. So we'll see how it goes, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's all about rings with the Lakers. With the Clippers, it's all about clout. Remember that. So pretty much here we are, and we're going to have ourselves a great game tonight. But I'm going to keep it real with you, Laker Nation. You know I love my Lakers. You know I love them. But, I'm going to always be honest about my things, too. Because the thing is, I don't bet with my heart. I bet with my head. So if there's nights where I got to go against the Lakers, it's going to have to happen. You know what I mean? Because they might not be ready as the NBA keeps saying they are. The Lakers are getting really gassed up right now. And as we know, all of us know this. We do have a big issue with teams on ring night. I haven't seen a team win on ring night in some time now. Now, last year, you had the Raptors win on ring night, but that's simply because they were playing against the shorthanded Pelicans team that was really just out there playing. And they had to have a big, you silly, looking like a big brown buttery bagel. Read my mind. That's what I'm about to get to as soon as we get done. Something to have before I do this next show. All right, so pretty much there it is. Lakers, Clippers. Let's see how it goes. But here goes my bets for tonight. You guys just have to understand. Don't get too scary. Don't get too crazy about the Lakers tonight. It's game 1 of the season. They going through the motions. They still getting to know people as well, too. So here it is. These are my bets for tonight, for the game. I'm taking the Clippers +3. I'm not saying the Clippers win, but this is going to be a close game like it was last year. And if the Lakers win by 1 or 2, then we're in a good spot because we get to cash a ticket. Now, if you do like the Lakers more tonight and you say, hey, man, I got to have the Lakers tonight, then I would suggest for you to play the money line, which is about -150, 160 tonight, and that should be a strong play as well, too. I would have 2-for-1'd and said Lakers money line, Clippers spread, but I'm going to be honest here. I just got this feeling that the Clippers will figure out a way to steal this one away from the Lakers with all the backlash and all the big talk that's been going on about the Lakers. The Lakers, are not the ones that are directing this traffic, but you know what though, if you're on the other teams now, you got some motivation and you want to embarrass the Lakers tonight, and this is a good opportunity to do that as well too. So let's see how it shakes out, but I do like the +3 on the Clippers tonight. I'm gonna be bold here. I still love my Lakers. I still want them to win, but I want it to be a close game tonight. Okay, I want us to win by 1 or 2 points. That's it. And we'll go from there. And that's what it most likely looks like to me, because this Clipper team is fired up, pissed off, whatever you want to say right now, and they are ready to play the Lakers tonight. Then I love the under 111.5 tonight as well, too. This is not going to be a high-scoring game, in my opinion. That's why I'm taking the under 111.5 team total. So let's see how it shakes out, and we'll go from there. Then I got the Lakers money line first half. I feel like the Lakers should be up in the first half like they were last year in the opening game, filling out the motions and things like that. And LeBron having a big half and AD having a big half. So let's go ahead and see how it shakes out. Lakers, cash that ticket for your boy. And then you got Anthony Davis under 10.5 rebounds tonight. I think what happens here is that Gasol and Morris are going to grab some extra rebounds tonight. that'll take that away from him, but this will help him score more points tonight as well too, which is very needed for the Lakers in this spot tonight to dominate the Clippers as well. So pretty much there it is. I think that Anthony Davis, it will be up under 10.5 rebounds. And I think if you want, you can put Paul Gasol over the amount of rebounds that he's supposed to be getting tonight as well, too, in my opinion. So pretty much, man, there it is. Another great show today. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in and everything like that. And pretty much I'm about to get into NFL Bet Exchange right now with my main man Jeff Dawson and everything like that. So that's why I'm kind of rushing a little bit. But you guys be good. If you are interested in being an exclusive client, hit me up on the PTSI on IG, or you can DM me on the Twitter. Also, you guys check out my new sponsors and everything like that. Hat Club, you guys can get 10% off of any purchase there. Also, hit up 6T Rental. 6T is SIXT, and pretty much you guys can hit them up. And when you go rent a car, you're not gonna go get a basic Prius and some Corolla. They're gonna hook you up with a Caddy or a Benz, and it's gonna be like the same price. I'm thinking too, but don't quote me on that, okay? But I'm gonna get you 15% off on that. So press the link that's on my show. That's on the YouTube site, is on the YouTube shows, okay? It's right up under there with the show summary. And then last but not least, if you pay over $75 at Stacey Adams, I can get a discount for you there. You just have to press the link and I'll be able to take care of you, okay? So there it is. There it is. This is another episode of the Premier Sports Betting Show with the one and only Pop DiBiase, the Primetime Capper, and this is the Primetime Angles Live on IG. Bet with your head, not with your heart. It is what it is, and I am gone. Thank you for tuning in to the Primetime Angles, the Premier Sports Betting Show, hosted by the one and only Pop DiBiase, the Primetime Capper. This is a PrimeWave media production, and go ahead and press that subscribe button.
From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a PrimeWave media production.